special guest today, Tony Nolan, OAM and Intelligence Analyst Guru. He sees data, he'll run it and he'll use it and apply it to his very sophisticated models. But without further comment, welcome Tony, and thank you so much for coming to give this seminar.
Thank you. So I thought data is the new water in the digital age. But data is basically the exact same in the digital age. We're using it now everywhere, and some of the games are the little pixels onto the little screens in the earlier PlayStations and Xboxes and all those. They used more data in doing those calculations than most manufacturing groups or small businesses that play in the big data area use now. And they were doing that 20 or 30 years ago. Do we store data? Were we even the first people or the first group to store data? No. If you were to get a chainsaw or cut out a tree, you're going to see tree rings. You will see environmentally stored data from the whole planet on what it is for carbon, water, and all the rest of it in the tree rings. What are we doing differently now? Because Mother Nature has been storing this information for a long time in ice belts and all the rest. So what do we do differently? We look at it, we value it, we take notice of it, we transform it, and we repackage it. Data is bifaceted. Data is always a piece of data that you're interested in, but data is also metadata as well that it leads into each other. So data has two purposes or dual purposes. So primary data is data that I directly observe. Secondary data is everything that helps me describe what that primary piece of data is. And being an intelligence analyst, I love wrong data, especially when people are giving it to me, because is it being given to me on purpose, or is it accidental? Is it a mistype? And then there's all the different psychographic parts of when you're profiling the people who are giving you the data to actually see their intent behind it. So even mistakes can tell you things about the data. Putting it all together, the latest thing that I want to do at the moment is a role play game where I am interested, for instance, where someone comes in, I want their age, their sex, their gender, their occupation, their education level, to do the basic profiling. Then I embed surveys and IQ problems and other things, so when they actually go through the actual part, it's an individual gaming experience for all them, but I can actually analyse their choice. So I can embed a commercial survey or a thinking problem or some other stuff in there, and I can track with the linguists and the language that they use and the drop down and all the rest. I can actually start to predict, well not predict, but I can see, so I can shape the game around them, so I can make it an educational experience, I can make it a research experience, and how that interacts with each other.